Welcome back. We're all a little mad down here, Alice. Hi, I want to talk about something a little different. Something that's not about a book, not publishing, or whatever chaos is happening in the world. It's my second channel, Millennial Nostalgia, and what's been going on with it. Partly because the 5 people that watch it have been asking, and partly because I think honesty is better than letting it just fizzle out like my gym membership. So welcome to this episode of the Bald Book Geek. My name is Darth James. Like, sub, hit the hype button if you want to, and if you want to support this weird corner of the internet, you're welcome to become a member here. Check out my Substack, Patreon, or even buy me a coffee. Let's talk, guys. Let's talk. So if you don't know, my second channel, Millennial Nostalgia, is where I talk about stuff that doesn't fit here. Old video games, Pokémon cards, random millennial-core memories like blowing into a cartridge, even though the science says that did absolutely nothing. All of that stuff that made being a kid in the 90s and a teenager in the 2000s feel like that weird chaotic fever dream. Hey, we all had a fashion blog once. It was never a brand expansion, I never did it for money. Some people actually accuse me of that, which is hilarious. As me flipping for a Pokemon binder or talking about a video game is like some multi-platform media empire. No, it was just a place away from the noise of here, because honestly, most people on this channel don't care about Pokemon cards or old video games. They don't. It's simple, and that's fine. I get it. I judge you a little, but I get it. No, I'm joking. I am joking, just so you know. But here's the real talk. The second channel hasn't had an easy time. A few months ago, things got kinda strange. My videos started getting absolutely vile comments. Stuff that would get me banned if I said it out loud. Stuff that YouTube auto-flagged before I even saw it. When I say weird comments, I mean plural. Not one, not a handful, just hundreds. And the dislikes are weird. I had a video up for 20 minutes and it gets 10 views and somehow 25 dislikes. Mathematically impossible unless the bot invaded varying parallel universes or invented time travel. If I upload something that's just wholesome, like literally the softest, calmest content imaginable, maybe opening a booster box with some nice plinky planky AMSR music, maybe talking about a game I love, maybe just being relaxed for once, and within minutes, comments pop up and they look like they were written during the warm-up round for a hate group. It isn't criticism. I can handle criticism. I've been doing YouTube since day bloody one, long enough to take feedback without crumbling into dust. This felt targeted. Personal. Designed to make me stop talking, and it kind of worked. Because the truth is, I've got hours of videos that are scheduled, or were scheduled, that are now private. Whole folders full of footage and video games and things I absolutely love making. Stuff where I'm relaxed, actually happy, talking about nostalgia and, well, comforting things I enjoy. But there's always this weird pattern that I can't really win, because I can't... Game footage is not something I'm set up to have. I can't record my own game footage. I can get free to use game footage, but you criticise whatever you do, right? But again, the comments weren't criticism, they were downright hateful. But why upload? Why upload if you already know what's coming? When you put something I care about into the void and just watch it get ripped apart, why bother? When the dislike ratio looks like a joke and the comments look like a mob audition. And the worst part is, it makes you feel like you're always trying to prove yourself online. Prove you're good enough. Prove you're not what they say. Prove the channel deserves to exist, even though you don't want to play that game. It feels like that's all you're doing. So eventually someone I know stepped in, someone much bigger than me with actual clout reached out directly to YouTube. And YouTube did a full investigation, a real one, and yeah, it was bots. Actual bot attack. Because apparently someone out there woke up and chose violence against the tiny nostalgia channel where a tired millennial talks about Game Boy cameras. YouTube fixed the mess, I think, but the aftermath is rough. Views are not ranking, videos aren't being pushed anymore, and I don't mean inconsistent in the sense of just small YouTuber. I mean one video goes up and it will do really well, but the next video won't. And just gets buried. It's hard to enjoy making something when you feel like you're speaking to a void that actively resents you. That's being honest. So here's the truth. I don't know what's next for Millennial Nostalgia. Not because I don't want to keep going, but I actually love the content. It's probably the closest thing I've got to being my real self in a long time. But somewhere that was meant to be fun started not feeling fun. It just felt kind of sad. Like walking into a room where no one wants to hear what you're saying. And the stuff I want to talk about, most people aren't interested. Not here, not really there. Not enough for the algorithm gods to smile upon it. But it was never about that. But when you do a video that represents hours of work and it gets 7 views, it's disappointing. Not everything needs to be popular, but it does kind of chip away at you when you just feel like you're shouting into a void. I don't know if I'm going to bring the content back slowly. I might upload when I feel like it and ignore the numbers. I might just let the channel be a weird little archive of millennial brain rot. I don't know. Right now, I'm simply trying to protect part of myself that still feels excited about games and cards and little bits of happiness. But I didn't want to disappear without explaining what happened, and you guys deserve honesty, and the only place it's really going to be heard is here. Now, if you want to support the second channel, it's in my link tree, no pressure. It's there if you want a softer corner of the internet to hang out with me. But anyway, thanks for listening, thanks for caring, thank you for being here, and I'll see you in the next one. Hopefully something less depressing and more me yelling about a book again, right? Because people like that. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.